Alright. Well, here goes another brand new adventure. Mostly flying blind on this one. I only saw it being played a couple of times, but I haven't been there for the whole thing, so it should be interesting. And it feels so weird to have a controller in my hand playing so long for mouse and keyboard. Cool. Let's get started. Wait, do we have anything regarding game difficulty? Gameplay? Oh, no. What? Okay, this just doesn't make sense. Do I actually have a start game? Or I can change the difficulty level? Okay. Oh. just following the idea of gaming should be entertaining and fun. So story level difficulty it is.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
I dreamed of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business.
Oh, it
Red,
won't be.
you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve.
Taking the piss.
Come on, Atea, we need to go. I need to be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
Yeah, well, it didn't go too well for either parties.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at
Nope.
it.
It
Cold
definitely
as a
wasn't.
bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two. I think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should
Oh,
set
I
sail
definitely
somewhere warm and safe.
feel that one.
The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Looks steady enough.
It's hilarious.
Watch out!
Hell bent on giving me Xbox controller button references instead
Eva,
of
we not welcome here.
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you.
the dual shock I'm using.
Over-eager apprentices. I can break my way through here.
What is she talking about? Oh. Never mind.
I could beat you in my sleep.
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Probably both.
More wanderers.
Well, deal with it.
Behind you!
As easy as falling off a box.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that even on story level difficulty, I'm gonna have a bit of a hard time with this one.
these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Huh.
Time to leave for good. These people left New Eden Town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
Well, some major crap.
Call this a fight?
Not everything seems to work according to the bottom mapping. Oh, okay. Never mind, I was pressing the wrong button.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Well, he's not going to say anything because he's dead.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do? When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a Banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching. If you're up for it.
Always. A welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles. It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
A pretty word for a set of shackles.
I'm sure folk here are just as open-minded as Charles.
Okay, I wonder.
This must be the inn.
Well, not for the life of me I could tell that was the inn. Hello, Ian.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam.
Not
Now,
a bit.
where's Charles?
Like literally none of it.
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I
Keep
assumed...
digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thick-Skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
Because he's dead.
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive
Oh,
her,
that's all it's for it.
and rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we're as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely, with their expertise, we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my
Bonus.
sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all, body and soul, from our ongoing peril.
Yeah,
You
well,
see, in
we
my
all know how
youth,
that turned
I
out.
too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home and does not much venture out. Their house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worstens by the increments. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
Well, not exactly. I mean, these two came by boat. So, why not paddle the hell out of them?
What did Charles know about it? What had he learned?
Tragically, I had not yet had the opportunity to discuss this investigation, and his passing now excludes the possibility. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes, our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles. Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't share his belief. That's a fact.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken. Perhaps forever.
Well, it is already broken. You just don't know it yet.
Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
Antea, Red. Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come.
Those
I'm
dark
at a
circles
loss.
around her eyes, probably.
Would God
So-
even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. restless, impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's
Bureaucrat,
interest in the
what do you
unknown,
expect?
but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll
That will
start
be
with the
quite
house.
some time from now.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
She just said so.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find a way.
Purcell, could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
Nothing of interest. There we go.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
Did I ever find something interesting?
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
Oh, that's the one thing I would have to inspect. Fascinating. Still, I'm checking out every book, every scroll. Just learning from past mistakes. And in certain games, reading books were actually the only way to obtain a number of skills.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something. These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved. Got enough books, Charles? See, the piano's not the only thing you paid a pretty penny to ship.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened? I'd always let my mind wander.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Sweet. Nothing better than a trip to the cemetery in the middle of the freaking night. Charming.
Are you leaving already?
We need to investigate the cemetery.
Yeah. I'm not so sure if I was supposed to find another clue in here. I guess not. Actually, interesting bits are highlighted differently, and I haven't seen anything else. first barriers, the next they will be in the cemetery.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
You be alright?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Ironic that she gets killed. So much for being careful, yeah.
Get out of my way.
Jesus Christ. Someone's grumpy.
This fire can't have started on its own. Not in this cold. A wisp. So close to town. Where are you leading me? More of you? No one is safe here. Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
I definitely appreciate the fact that items that can be picked up are highlighted from a distance. That's a plus.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers. A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Oh.
Seashore candle and pyrite will do the trick for the ritual. I need a little more.
Considering how dead everyone is, this place is pretty lively.
There should be seashore candle near the water. Many dead in more recent years.
I guess that's it.
Petty fiend.
Huh. No super skills to jump all the way up. Heads are coming in for the silence. I'm gonna stall the game a little. So no one loses a favor.
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you. In each stain hides a story.
Huh.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely...
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
Damn it. That thing he faced. What? Is it? The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then.
Grave tidings.
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you. Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here.
Come on, dude.
I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea. Here. At last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre, and just as relentless.
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead, Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Well, clearly it didn't make any difference.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a Banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it. You took notes, I suppose? Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I mislaid them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
Definitely. He's dead.
We'll banish it, Red and I. Our good friend's death shall not go unpunished.
Be warned. This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded. And too powerful to be destroyed.
Your death pains us greatly. Your return pains me too.
I know. For my part, I'm glad to have seen you one last time. To have had the chance to warn you.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest.
Oh,
To
you
my
did.
initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
How does its malevolence manifest?
It poisons minds and sickens bodies. It draws specters to it and sours the weather. It delivers nightmares to one's sleep. For a time, screams tore through the night as folk awoke in terror. When it appeared to me, I did not see its true face. But I heard a woman. She was love. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now
Definitely
you are a
past
ghost,
tense.
and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord, please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
Yep. Definitely.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. Antea, she gave him the care he needed.
Well, she had questions.
My Charles, where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest.
Well, that's why he's running. He deserves to rest.
I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you.
I'm not really familiar with the rules. I guess there are different levels of transgression. Okay, how does this work? We came through these doors and now I can't get out. Oh. Oh, finally.
Good day to you, madam. Antea Duarte is my name. May I ask yours?
Duarte? Duarte, you came with the Banisher, did you not?
I am the Banisher.
Right. So you're the face of hope, are you? You're what my tithes are buying. Let me have a look at you. Huh, right. Well, I hope I'm wrong. Bathsheba Ingersoll, or I was last time I looked.
What can you tell me about the curse?
Did Haskell not lay it out? We freeze, and at the same time, we rot. Minister Davenport said he'd summoned the best banisher there is. Can you lift the curse?
In my experience, most curses are actually hauntings. And while ghosts are treacherous, they're not invincible.
Well, I'd like to tell you I find that a comfort, but I'm afraid I would be lying.
What can you tell me about the town meeting house?
The minister closed it down. Said it was dangerous. Imagine. Worship is dangerous now.
Do you remember when and why?
The when is difficult to say. I admit I've lost track of time with the dullness of the days.
It may seem like an odd question, but may I ask if the curse has brought you bad dreams?
Every time I close my eyes, I'm in this door. Coins fall from the ceiling, only a few at first. When they hit the floor, they break. Like rotten teeth. Or finger bones, perhaps. The trickle becomes rain. A cascade smashing down to flood the store. I try to flee, but the flood rises too fast. I drown in shards of broken bone. There. Aren't you glad you asked?
Yeah, totally.
A very good day to you, madam.
You're optimistic too, then. Aren't we the fools?
Right. I'm not sure these conversations actually add anything to it.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith.
But
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
were you really about to banish Charles?
I don't know if these answers actually define the story or not.
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
I hope he'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
The dead have no business with the living.
Letting go is hard, even for the dead. Ties bind fast.
And we are paid to cut the knot.
Would you banish me? If it came to...
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't.
Oh boy.
You're a scruffy-headed lout, Red McWraith, and I will never let you go. Over my dead body, mister.
Thought I was meant to be the soft-hearted one.
You are.
I think Charles was right. This thing in the meeting house could be what did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for Banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
A new follower.
Ooh la la.
Poor Esther.
Shown of the devil. Very, very bad.
Poor Esther.
Cheers for the follow, bro.
And Tia, she took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Yep. Oops. That wasn't the door.
Where are you? You're hardly in the meeting house, are you? Who's there? Antea? Why would you go up there alone? Open. Antea? Don't suppose you spectres have seen Antea, have you? You're the boss and all, but you could have included me.
Three blind mice, see how they run, see how they...
Something is definitely off.
Dear?
Blind. All blind. Oh, Red, can't you see? We never stood a chance.
Dear, you hurt? Where are you?
I'm here, my love. What happened?
I'm here, my love. How mundane.
Show yourself!
God came to the man in a dream and said, "Behold, thou art dead." But the man had done nothing wrong and said,
Lord, wilt thou also slay the righteous?
What?
"Will you slay the righteous?"
Be not alarmed. I bring you aid.
There is no aid. There is only dereliction.
Where's Antea? What have you done with her? Hell's balls. Lady, if you hurt her...
You cling to love, a fool to the last. There is no love. There is only defilement.
No.
Wow. Some piss it goes right now.
He will suffer like I do.
We want to help.
What the hell? Yeah, I almost forgot that I wasn't supposed to win this fight.
Where's Antea? If you laid a finger on her...
You what? Come to her aid? There is no aid. There is only retribution.
Give him back.
How touching. You come to claim your man. You think you love him. You do not. There, in the dark of your marrow, there is no love. Only betrayal. I offer you a trade. He stays and you leave with your life.
I'll bargain with no ghost.
You have a brain, yet you think with your idiot heart. You're weak.
Yep, pretty much.
Will you come to her aid now, when all is lost? If you do, I'll be waiting.
Well, well, well.
The icy ocean made a diamond from his grief, then buried it in his heart.
Charles did warn her never to underestimate
The
this
weight
thing,
of his failure
and there
dragged
we
him
go.
down.
Did exactly just that.
Outside time, drowning in the gloom, he spoke her name. Take me instead, he screamed, soundless, to the cold and silent waters. Out beyond the black veil of death, something heard his cries and reached for him.
Let her go. Take me instead. Let her go!
Ah, you're awake.
Who are you?
She who rescued you. Tended you for days on end. Weeks, maybe.
We? Oh, God. What have I done?
Get your strength back before you beat yourself up.
She's dead.
Yes. That's why you're here. And why I was sent to look after you.
Who are you? I feel like we've met, but I'm sure we have not. I feel like I know you forever. But do I?
You're confused. It's normal. You've been near killed by a nightmare, you've lost your beloved, and now you've a witch by your sickbed.
Which?
Witch. I go by Seeker. Find the Banisher, said my mistress. Tend him, and answer any questions he asks you before you leave him be. So, how do you feel?
Does it matter?
Of course it matters. Means you're alive, and you haven't given up.
Who sent you?
Her name is Ceridian, and my hands and words are hers. Beyond that, don't burden yourself.
Ceridian. This little seeker who asked you to find me, is she Scots or something?
It's Ceridian. She's too old to be from anywhere in particular, and while yes, I found you, she told me where to look.
Good for them.
This
Better
nightmare.
than GPS.
How it spoke. How it tore right through her. Never seen the like of it.
Few have. Fewer have lived to tell of it.
What drew such a powerful spirit here?
Who knows? Something awful, I don't doubt.
The worst angers rise from the most terrible wrongs. A friend said that. He was trying to warn us.
An immutable law. You have wise friends.
And
what am I to do now? How do I do it alone?
You're not alone. Have faith. If Ceridian had told me more, I'd tell you it. But you must have faith.
This isn't what I wanted. Not like this. Not without her.
No one gets what they want. You get what comes. And if you survive, you get changed by it. You've a hole in you. A yawning, grimacing pit in your soul. That's love, that is. The hole won't fill because the love won't die.
God, what have I done?
Here's the thing. Unlike most, you get a second chance. I suggest you seize it.
Why do you hate me?
I serve my mistress. She bids me help you, so I help you. Ceridian says the wall between the living and the dead is under threat. You, it seems, have a part to play. This is mine.
You've lost me.
No, I found you. But so did your grief. And it demands to be felt. You may think you're done with your ghosts, Red McCraith. But they aren't done with you. I'll go now.
Oh, yeah.
Rest. Why ever my
She's
mistress
gonna show
saved you, she has good reasons. The best.
Where are you going?
Home. To Ceridian. She needs me.
Where shall I find you or when I need to?
Maya Marshes. Great big swamps other side of the woods. You can't miss them. We'll know when you're coming.
Till we meet again, then.
That's right, Banisher. Now, turn around.
What?
I'm leaving.
The hell?
Why the secrecy? It's not like he would know where to look and go from there. He sees her leaving.
I don't know what this is, but I'm staying away from it. Where am I?
End of the fucking world.
Damn it. What am I doing here?
I thoroughly enjoy the fact that collectible stuff is literally just shining into your face from a freaking huge distance. probably won't be so simple if I had it on a higher difficulty level, but I'm not complaining.
God, fella, now's not the time.
Come on, you mongrels!
What in the hell am I doing?
Killing wolves. Judging from Charlie's playthrough, the combat is pretty much enjoyable. We'll see if I actually find it like that. Oh, good grief, that scared the crap out of me. Cooking monster! Cheers for the raid, bro. Holy smokes, 18! Nice. Welcome everyone. I hope you're having a good day.
Leave me alone! Away with you!
Anyone else? I'm doing alright, Finally moved on to a different game from The Witcher 3.
What is happening?
Uncharted territory. Oh yes.
What?
And I'm flying blind. I saw a friend of mine playing this on stream once, or maybe twice, and that was it. Strictly on story level difficulty. I'm a firm believer that gaming should be fun, not stressful, so yeah, I'm aiming for the narrative here.
Oh, there! That's it. This isn't happening. This can't be happening.
Oh, yes it does.
Antea? Call me to you!
in all fairness,
I'm so sorry.
when you start playing a game you haven't touched before and you're unfamiliar with the combat, it can be seriously irritating to fight. Not in this one, I mean, it's a button basher's paradise, as far as I can tell. Exactly. Exactly. Plus, in my personal opinion, everyone wants to be the hero of their own story, so when you end up being overpowered and you're just slicing through the enemies, it kind of makes you feel good, so one more thing on the positive side.
I'm here! Lead me to you!
Opa!
Spectres. Here. Antea, are you there?
Absolutely. I've only seen the very beginning of the game and a few other things towards the end. Well, never the full picture.
Right here. My love. Right here. Tis you. No!
Awkward.
I have you.
You have me.
More or less.
No, don't go.
I'm here. Follow me.
It's definitely a good thing that in real life things like this don't exist. That'd be one hell of a creepy encounter.
Where are you going?
Over here. I have you.
I'm right here. Where are you?
Which choice? Well, would you bring death and destruction to the world for the sake of bringing her back? On first go, I kinda like to go with the obvious and logical choice. Same as in other games, whichever fits the narrative better.
You need...
And then I end up being stuck with
rest.
it. I replayed The Witcher 3 and I made exactly the same decisions, despite me saying, oh, it's gonna be different this time.
I feel hollow. Do not be troubled.
How could I not be? To have lost you and found you like this. And you're hungry.
That's one way to say it. Yes.
What can I do?
Charles's Bible. The tie that bound his ghost.
What'll fit?
Some essence remains upon it. For now, it will do me. I needed this. I feel better.
Look at you. At us.
I know.
Don't get me wrong. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're back. Truly.
But
The living should not truck with the dead. I've known that since childhood. I learned the hard way.
You never told me this. What happened?
It was a lifetime ago. For now, it doesn't matter.
no, it does.
How are you feeling?
Awful.
And with a few more words?
Angry, frustrated, useless. We should talk about what happened. After the meeting house, I mean.
After the nightmare killed you, she held me a moment longer. She mocked me. And she let me fall. I waited for the rocks to claim me, but instead I hit the sea.
Huh,
Part of me
can help that.
used to embrace it.
I think I felt you at this point. I remember
Oops.
the despair in your voice.
I called to you for a long time. Struggled in the waves till the tide brought me ashore. I woke up in a cave. Been rescued by a young woman named Seeker. A witch's apprentice. She was proud to tell me that. Her mistress had sent her to take care of me.
Witches rarely show themselves. Intriguing that one would help us.
I think we should go back to New Eden Town.
I agree. To free me, I believe we must reclaim my body. I refuse to be this way. I'll not abide it.
I'm so sorry, my love. How can I help?
I'm a ghost.
Nope.
You're a banisher.
I'll not banish you.
As far as I can tell,
cannot
text
entail.
is right in the middle, so I'm
So
not
you
blocking
die.
anything.
You can't ask that of me.
If that's what I wanted, you'd have no choice.
But you don't wish it, do you?
Not before I've had my revenge. Not before I've seen the nightmare defeated. By you and me both.
In the schoolhouse, he joked about bringing me back to life. Is that possible?
Yes. The ritual of lesser palingenesis. It's extremely difficult. Highly dangerous.
I could try, right? You'd teach me and I'd bring you back.
Red. It's an ancient ritual. It requires power. It consumes essence in large quantities. We're talking about human sacrifice. Murder.
Just maybe we could consider it. I mean, if there's the slightest chance I could bring you back, I'd take it.
It's a dark ritual, Red. It's tempting, and that's dangerous. To think of being back in your arms. I'm tempted too.
Could I give you your assent?
That would be the simplest solution, but not the easiest.
Why?
My body is my tie, and the nightmare still holds it.
In the meeting house, but before she let me fall, I swear she dared me to come back.
She's as devious as she is powerful. She won't just hand it over.
Then what shall we do?
If we are to return to New Eden Town, we must first learn more about our enemy.
Charles said nightmares don't appear without good reason.
Yes, we have a mystery to solve. Witches to meet, people to find, and questions to ask. And then you'll help me go, one way or another.
I will. I swear it, Mother.
Rest. You need it. I'll stay close.
That's refreshing. Oh, so you can only do like one each. Okay. Alrighty. Thanks very much. Especially for the raid. That was a pleasant surprise. And I hope I see you in the next one. See ya. Okay. Thanks again. Okay, I'm out of points apparently. Huh. That was it. Insufficient resources. Nice. Would you believe that? 2 raids in the same night. Hello, assassin. Long time no see, buddy. How's life treating you? I'm doing alright, doing alright. Life's been happening a little too much lately, but apart from that, all good. And a recent move. Trying to find a different kind of job I'm
On
doing
to
now.
New Eden, whichever way it lies. We'll need provisions, coin for the basics.
We'll
Just the
manage.
usual.
Together.
How about yourself? Been doing anything interesting lately?
What the hell happened here?
If you're gonna play with salt circles, you better get them right, lad.
Yeah. Well, define you. Slightly different, I would say. The only major change in the whole thing was the two streamlights that helped a shit ton with the green screens. Other than that, I don't have any new acquisitions. I low-key want to buy a house back home, so yeah, I kind of have to sit on the money a little bit, but don't tell anyone. I'm still building a third PC just for the fun of it. I definitely hear you on the work side.
I see no bodies. Maybe the wolves took him.
Can you not see the symbols on the wall?
No.
Take my hand.
Not quite
I want to
looking
try something.
at going back, but I do want the property to go back to. Because on the other hand, I find the idea quite sickening that I'm always living under someone else's roof. So I want to have my own place. So if shit hits the fan around here and I have to go back, I already have my own and no one's gonna tell me to get the hell out of there. Like, ever again. It's a little bit psychological. It's a costly venture, even if I find something cheap. Cheap. I'm not talking about something ridiculously expensive. Property prices are a little bit more moderate in Europe. But we're still talking about around 30 grand. Which wouldn't be enough for the freaking porch in Britain, but go over to continental Europe. And for 30 grand you get a decent house. Might need a little bit of work, but it's still a house. So yeah, and in the meantime I'm trying to switch jobs because the one I have is driving me crazy. And I'm not even making that up.
Maybe I should search some more.
Hmm? What the hell is he talking about?
Oh. Is that possible through our bane rings?
They allow us to connect the invisible and the incarnate. Through this bond, what I see I bestow on you.
Still working hospitality.
Are those webs made of spectral stains?
Freaking pods and shit.
All these years, the things we must have missed.
The dead hide more from the living than we thought. This is going to be helpful.
Well, allegedly I'm a chef.
I feel something close.
In theory. Moved out of London, actually. I had enough of the city. The hilarious part is, however, that I still have to go back to London for work because outside it's a tricky move to find a job that actually pays enough. Bro, I hate the city with passion.
Enough!
We can fight them together. Hogging all the fun. We did it.
We did. Thank you.
I wasn't much use.
You were. I promise. You'll get better. Things will get better.
I moved to Kent. Still within reach, but still far enough. I can get back to London in about an hour, so it's not terrible. Not really. Not really. I mean, work still ties me to the bloody place. I can't help that, at least not for now. Finding something, the further you go from the south, I wouldn't say I never thought of it, but it's difficult. It's difficult because you have to find a job first and then move. And I don't have the money yet to be that courageous. And I won't have that kind of money for quite some time if I want to buy a property. That's the thing. I'm still tied for the next approximately 5 years. Depends if I can find something outside London, closer to where I live now. I think that case, that 5 years drops to maybe 2, 3 at most. And after that I can go and do whatever I want. Yeah, easier said than done. I only had to move approximately 40 something miles away from where I used to live, and it took 2 bleeding weeks to move everything. You wouldn't believe how much shit someone can accumulate over 8 years. Unbelievable. Just the technical stuff took 2 days. All the desks, the computers, the monitors, the rest of the shit. Ridiculous. Sure, I have a driving license, but I don't have a van, so... It was complicated. Not impossible, but complicated. If I would take the leap to move north, I wouldn't stop anywhere below Larvik. Go on a freaking fishing boat or something. One thing is for sure, I want to stop working in hospitality. This industry just eats you alive. Unless you're hell-bent on doing it.
That Spectre. It's heading for that corpse. Did we miss a few? Spectre, going for a meat suit.
Region's crawling with spectres. It's not just New Edentown. What happened here for the veil to be so thin?
War, invasion, or colonization of a land that's vulnerable to haunting.
Oh, we'll see what the future brings. For now, I just have to rack up as much money as possible.
I like a bit of rabbit, but these are off.
That'll be why the wolves haven't eaten them.
Scotland would be an interesting choice. I mean, that's definitely north enough.
Hunting gear. Perhaps our trappers are nearby.
You took yourself up there very fast.
That might take some getting used to, for both of us.
Why not? It would be fun. A definite change of scenery. Now, if I have to move ever again, I would move to the countryside. Even if I have to work in freaking sheep farm or some stuff like that.
Antea,
Living in London for 10 years
to tell
made me not like the crowd.
Perhaps, if they had talent or training.
What if someone sees you?
Unlikely. If they had talent or training, they wouldn't have needed us Banishers.
Hence the reason why I'm looking for properties back home. Far up in the mountains. I don't mind if I don't see people too often. Wide open space. Definitely someone's gonna attack
These
me.
witches you mentioned must know something about the nightmare.
Aye, but can we trust them?
Witches only involve themselves with people if they absolutely have to. Yours must have good reason.
Bingo! I'm a witch. I only get involved with people when I absolutely have to. I knew it! Oh boy.
I think I see a crossing. Over there.
Signs of civilization. Lucky me.
Yeah, something tells me that's not gonna be that easy.
Nice place. Wolves and spectres aside.
Don't you have wolves and spectres in the Highlands?
Aye, but ours have the courtesy of letting me catch my breath between fights.
Creeping ivy.
I always hated these sap-thirsty spectres.
Okay, what am I supposed to do with this? Maybe I'm too early. Need some extra skill or what not.
Bad news. The bridge is out.
We'll find another road to
I
Eden.
guess.
Strange. I see stains, but not the usual kind. There's a pattern to them. Don't you see it? It calls to me.
Oh, right, broski. Cheers for dropping by. Tonight is full of pleasant surprises, and I haven't seen you in a while. And yours was like literally the second rate within half an hour.
Over here. You can climb down.
Huh? The task is she talking about? Yeah, that's the thing. Basically, anything after 3 AM is a rerun. Trying to keep the channel in rotation. But my usual stream time is from midnight till 3 AM. So if you see anything outside that time frame, it's a definite rerun. I didn't have the time to come up with some graphics for the rerun, so it's obvious when someone looks at the thumbnail. But it's work in progress, so I'll sort that out.
I've strong ankles, but at this height, I'm gonna make it.
So?
I've strong ankles, but at this height, I'm gonna make it.
Well, that's the thing, I haven't had a look at the map in ages.
And up and down we go.
Those stains. I could have grasped at them had I been stronger. It's hard to think clearly. The hunger is back and it's growing fast.
Already? Right, let's find something to sustain you.
I'm right here, you know. Call on me.
Somehow that game never piqued my interest. But if you say it's good enough, I might give it a try after this one. Frankly, in general, I kind of fell out of it, the Indiana Jones franchise, because the last two movies were nothing but a freaking huge mistake.
There's someone inside. Someone tainted.
Is it now? Huh. Well, basically you still kinda buy it. Game Pass is not exactly free. I kinda reduced my number of subscriptions recently. I only keep what I absolutely have to.
Ben, you're back. Beg pardon. Thought you were someone else. You hungry, friend? The stew is thin enough, but I'd be glad to share.
Kind of you to offer, lad. But no, thank you.
Been a while since I've seen another human's face. You come from camp? You a hunter?
Of sorts. Red McCraith. I'm a banisher.
Like in the stories. Jacob Lind. I'm a trapper. That's a real job.
Who's Ben? Another trapper?
Aye, the best of 'em. Taught me all I know. He's out now, but he'll be back.
When is he gone? The bridge is down.
As down can be. Can't cross. Bad things lurk in the shadows. They scent flesh. Game's low.
Yeah, I actually finished
Game's low and Ben's
the
gone.
DLC.
He'll find game, he will. I know
2
it.
days ago. I was thinking about just trying to do every activity possible, but it got a little tedious. So I took last night off, and here we are. Different game. If you put the difficulty level down, you can pretty much fly through the entire game with ease.
What lurks in the shadows? Is that what keeps you here?
That and the fog. Can't hunt anything you can't see. Ben shoots better than me. Knows the woods better too. I'd only slow him. Only slow him.
Where did you meet Ben?
We found each other. Brothers in spirit, he said. He's been good to me. Too good. Why?
He's important to you.
Aye. And me to him.
He's lost his nerve, or a ghost has taken it from him.
You're exhausted. Unsurprising given how tainted are these woods. Are you sleeping?
I don't like sleeping. I see things. Bright eyes in the leaves. What does tainted mean?
Marked by ghosts. Haunted. Tell me of your nightmares.
One nightmare. Always the same one. Ben has it too.
Would you care to share them?
No! No! It's a nightmare. Nothing more.
What are you
Guys
doing here?
cooked.
Had you nowhere safer?
The woods are kind to them as knows them. We hunt here. When we get pelts and meat, we trade in New Eden. But game's been scarce. We've naught to trade, so we wait. When even the wolves are starving, you know it's going to be a bad winter.
How long have you been out here alone?
Dunno. I lose track. And I'm not alone. God is with me in the scriptures. Would you like me to read to you?
Another time, perhaps.
Yeah, I definitely second that.
Get some rest, Jacob. You need it.
If you see Ben, tell him I'm thinking of him. Tall lad, even when he's lying down. Can't miss him.
Poor child. He's shrouded in spectral stains.
Do you sleep here, Jacob?
Ben sleeps here. I don't sleep.
There are maggots in the bed.
Your meat's turning, friend.
Food is scarce. We make do.
Whatever haunts the boy spawns maggots. We should talk to this Ben fellow.
Yeah,
These Ben's things.
assuming that the guy is still
Most of
alive.
them. Not the rope. You can have it if you want.
Kind of you. Thank you. Ben went out without a gun.
We're trappers, not hunters. We had the gun for safety, but it got damp. Done work.
Oh, you can still beat people up with it.
He's so confused. I doubt he knows what year it is. What happened to him?
Maybe he was always alone. Maybe Ben is made up.
Quick mist. Spun by a ghost after a violent death.
Banisher row number 8. Don't get lost in quick mist, lest the spectres get you.
Wise, but I see no other way. Either Ben was lost in the mist, or he's the source of it. You might be able to drop down from here.
How nice of her to actually tell me that.
I do love a drop into the deep unknown. Can't see further than the end of my arm down there.
Don't worry, it'll affect your other senses too.
Nice.
Quick mist is thicker than a Scots dragoon. The smell's almost as bad.
I could show you the way. Just saying.
Wait, that's better. And a little terrifying.
Do you see that? It looks like the... Hold on. I think I can rid us of the quick mist.
How?
Well, I'm partly made of the same stuff.
Nice.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that would happen.
Got away with it. Let's find what caused it.
You mean, let's find out who died?
Traces of a struggle.
An echo hangs on it.
Through a single point passes an infinity of paths.
I can't do it no more.
On your feet, Lind. We don't give up.
I've had enough. There's no way up. There's no way down. For days we've eaten nothing but boiled shoe leather. I'm done.
We don't give up.
Leave me be.
God be damned, I'm sick of carrying you!
What are you doing? Don't hurt me. I hate you. I hate you!
Oops.
Ben died in the fall.
And now his maggoty ghost is back to haunt the friend who pushed him.
So was Jacob lying to hide the murder?
He wouldn't be the first. We need to find the body, if the wolves haven't gotten there first.
Come on.
Did you feel that?
It's close.
I didn't see a thing. Ah, there you go. Am I blind or something? I can't see it.
Oh, a shite on a short stick.
Oh, hello.
Bloody hell. Man's been torn to pieces. No, wait. He's been carved with a knife. For his meat.
Oh, still no tie. At Jacob's hovel, perhaps?
Good grief.
Jacob was eating meat.
Jacob was eating Ben.
Fucking hell.
Poor, desperate, starving boys.
Sometimes you must do what it takes to survive.
Yeah, but eating your body. Ow. That's some strange choice of cuisine.
Ask for help if you need it. They never learn, do they?
I like these reminders. I would more or less forget about her if she wasn't constantly nagging me to use her.
I can help.
Interesting. somehow I'm constantly going in the wrong direction.
Let's look for our tie while Jacob's outside.
I think I found our tie. How did I not notice it before?
There were so many spectral stains, it's a wonder we found it at all. Come on, let's talk to Ben.
Oh boy. That's fascinating. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be goddamn pissed off. And the guy is eating his ass. Or whichever part.
The ghosts won't be able to resist my singing voice.
Yeah, but I can't resist.
You're not Jacob.
Some sleep.
Who's you?
My name is Red McCraith.
A Scot. You?
Antea Duarte. We're Banishers. We can help you.
I'm beyond help. Where's Jacob?
How long have you and Jacob been out here in the woods?
Some winters now, but this one, it never ends. No way out, no way in. We were alone, not an animal in sight. I don't know when things changed. We got stuck. These godforsaken woods.
You tried many times to leave this place.
I tried and failed. Week on week, month on month maybe. We went in circles. The woods are tricky, sir. Treacherous. Mean. Round and round we went. Round and back again.
Jacob said you both had nightmares. The same nightmare.
Aye. And yet we got no sleep. Couldn't tell truth from fantasy. The shadows seemed to flicker at the corners of our eyes.
Yeah, that's actually correct. It takes about 5 days for your brain to completely lose track of what's real. 5 days of no sleep. Oh, that's totally believable.
We know what befell you, Benedict. What keeps you here?
He does. He waits and waits and waits on me. He'll not face what he has done, and I cannot go. I cannot go. But I'll not hate him. How could I?
We thought him lost, in mind and reason.
Who'd not lose their mind? Stuck in place for weeks on end, deprived of a living, deprived of a life. Though I denied it, I saw it coming. I became wary. Some part of me knew what he was thinking, 'cause I was thinking it too.
What do you want from Jacob? Do you seek revenge?
I seek no vengeance. He is I, and I am him.
What does he need that he may let go?
He needs to face the truth, to accept what he has done to both of us. At night, he'd read scripture. God would mind us if we were good and honest. Jacob taught me that. We were good. We lived honest lives. We kept to ourselves, minded our business and no one else's. So tell me, Banisher, what did we do to deserve this?
This was not God's doing. Another powerful entity is at work here.
New Eden is cursed.
Then God has forsaken us, and we are doomed.
Thank you, Benedict. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Perhaps we shall, Banisher. Perhaps we shall.
Oh, this didn't went to plan.
Jacob must confess.
I fear the truth will break him. Oh, there to you, Jacob.
Mr. McCraith, sir?
You were struggling, yourself and Ben. Why'd you not leave?
Leave? No, can't leave. This here is home. We trap here, we eat here, we tan pelt to leather here. Our lives are here. Can't leave.
Did you not try the river? The fog had to lift sometime, and if you stay, you'll starve.
We have enough. Thanks to Ben.
Ben wanted to leave. You argued. Remember?
Ben's out and about right now. We don't argue, you know.
He's out.
One time,
that's for
a
sure.
storm caught us napping. Sidelong hailstones and everything. We was lost. But we found our way. Even then, Ben never said a word in anger. Even though I slowed him down.
Has he lost his mind? Or is he tricking with us? I can't tell.
I'm sorry, Jacob, we must talk. Something has happened to Benedict.
What? Where is he? What happened?
No, you pushed him, you idiot.
Come on now, Jacob.
If something's happened to Ben, say so. Where is he?
Benedict is in pain. For his sake, you need to remember what happened. You need to remember what you did.
But No. I would never. I couldn't hurt him. I love him.
Jacob, look at me. It's safe to remember. Now tell me, what happened on that cliff top?
I was tired. So tired. Hunger was digging holes in me, burning in my throat. I could think of nothing else. We don't give up. We don't give in. But I wanted to. I wanted it all to stop.
So you made it stop. Do you remember now?
I failed him. I failed Benedict. I was so angry, so angry. He kept pushing me. We argued, and I couldn't think. When I saw him lying there on the ground, lifeless, the whispers said, it was him or me, him or me. I would have died. I should have died. For my sins, I deserve no better. I failed God. I failed my friend. I'm a monster. I deserve no mercy.
No. You're just a sinner, begging for help. We both faced a choice, simple and awful, to kill or to die. You struck first, and here we are.
Do you forgive me?
Our fates are in the hands of others now.
Yes. Banisher, do your job.
If you're to come back, if we're to use the ritual we spoke of, this is when it starts.
Red, if we take one step along that path,
Jacob is ready to die.
the others won't be. We'll tell lies. We'll harvest the essence of the living.
I'll shoulder the blame. As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful.
What the? Did we already...
Do we kill? To be together again?
Or do we part forever?
We must decide now.
Okay, well, as suspected.
Benedict Stoughton. In the face of life's inexplicable hardships, at times to stay alive, we must do terrible things. In his despair, your best friend stole your life. Then he compounded his sin. He fed on your flesh. Confessing his sins, he offered to forfeit his life. He has told the truth. You may go in peace.
We were trapped. The snare was set to kill us slow. Jacob, my friend, my only friend. I forgive all. I forgive everything.
It's over, Jacob. Ben's gone for good.
Ben's been gone a long time. I know that now. I need to give him his last rites. Please. I need to be alone.
It's over. The tie will sustain me a little longer.
Jacob, would you mind if I rest inside a while?
Suit yourself.
No more maggots. Ben is gone for good.
Yeah, Ben is gone for good, and so am I. Ah, I ran out of points. Right, I'm gonna hang up the cape here. Switch over to the reruns for the next few hours, which will be Witcher 3 still. I kind of have to play this game a little bit more to actually have reruns of this stuff. But I'm gonna slowly switch things over, so that's that.
That man killed and ate his friend.
When I was a soldier, I heard many stories of those besieged eating their own. Some were true.
Famine is a ferocious master. Jacob was hungry.
Just like you.
Just like me.
How do you feel?
I feel trapped, locked into an embrace with a nightmare. I crave essence. With it, I'd not so fast decay. With it, I'd not so quickly become one of those stupid bloody specters.
We made the right choice. We made it together. Taking a life is no small matter.
When I ascend, we'll be separated. For the rest of your life. Maybe for the rest of eternity. Never again shall we stand side by side. This thing we have, shall cease to be.
Right. That's that settled.
Thank you. I hope you've no regrets. For soon, you'll release me. I'll have my ascent.
I hardly want to let you go.
I know, but you must.
Can I?
I am a shadow, caged and fading.
You're still here? Still you? We could...
Jacob Lynn's essence called to me. I knew it wrong, but I desired it. There lies perdition. For both of us. I cannot abide what I have become. I don't want to abandon you, but I must.
Oh boy.
So be it, my love. We'll reclaim your body. You'll have your ascent. I swear it.
Right. She will ascend and I will descend straight to my bed. But before that, I'm going to switch over to the rerun as I mentioned. Next actual live stream, as I said, midnight till 3 AM. And maybe a little bit beyond that. I kind of find this game a little bit more addictive than I expected. Either way, cheers for dropping by. Thank you very much for the raids and for hanging out with me, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Till then, be cool and keep on playing, and as always, peace.